Hello everyone, today we are going to start with a new chapter of mathematics, quadrilaterals, chapter number 8, quadrilaterals. Okay, so let's see what is quadrilateral. So we have studied in previous chapter, we have started with geometry already, and you know a lot of things regarding triangles, lines and angles. We also have studied congruency in detail. So studying quadrilateral will be quite simple because you already know so many things about geometry, theorems, proofs, congruency. So quadrilaterals is on the same line. Only thing that the geometrical part, the geometrical aspect of quadrilateral is slightly different from triangles because it has got various types. Unlike triangles, triangles are only of you can say three types: scalene, equilateral, isosceles. But quadrilaterals are of many types, so we are going to study them in detail. So what happens is when there are four non-collinear points, four non-collinear points, and if you join them, you get a closed figure bounded by four line segments. क्वाड्रिलैटरल में ये जो वर्ड है क्वाड, क्वाड का मीनिंग क्या होता है? क्वाड का मतलब होता है फोर. ठीक है, सो क्वाड का मतलब होता है फोर. और लैटरल, सो ये जो लैटरल है, लैटरल का मतलब होता है प्लेन फिगर विच हैज फोर पार्ट्स. तो ये फोर पार्ट्स कौन से है क्वाड्रिलैटरल में? सो क्वाड्रिलैटरल में वी हैव गॉट फोर साइड्स, actually first four vertices, that is four non-collinear points, four sides, four angles, interior angles I'm talking about, and apart from these parts it has got two diagonals. Okay, so we are going to study about them in detail. So first let's see what a quadrilateral looks like. This is how a quadrilateral looks like. Even this is a quadrilateral. This first one is a concave quadrilateral and this is a convex quadrilateral. I think मैंने उल्टा बोला है. So this is convex and this is concave. As far as I remember, this is correct. Okay. Anyways, so why they are different and how they are different. So all the angles of this kind of quadrilateral, which we are going to study in this chapter, are less than 180 degree. They may be acute, they may be obtuse, but they will always be less than 180 degree. And in this type of quadrilateral, at least one angle will be reflex. So if one of the angle of the quadrilateral is reflex, then it's a concave quadrilateral. And if all the angles are less than 180 degree, that is acute or obtuse, then it's a convex quadrilateral. So quadrilateral is a closed figure bounded by four line segments, four straight lines. Okay, so in a way that no three line segments are parallel to each other. No three line segments. Two line segments can be parallel, but no three line segments are parallel. So that is a quadrilateral. So we are going to focus on quadrilaterals in this chapter. Okay, so just look at the parts of quadrilateral. Here you see quadrilateral ABCD. How we name it? We name it in clockwise or anti-clockwise manner. So you either name it as A, B, C, D or A, D, C, B, like that. But you always name it in one order. Okay, you don't name it as A, C, B, D. No, that's not allowed. Okay, or A, B, D, C. No, that's also not allowed. So if you are writing the name as A, then you are writing B, then you should write C and then D. So A, B, C, D in an order. That's a quadrilateral. That's how it should be named. So in this quadrilateral, there are four vertices A, B, C, and D. There are four sides AB, BC, CD, and AD. There are two diagonals. And now, what are diagonals? Diagonals are the line segments which are joining the opposite vertices of a quadrilateral. Now, in this quadrilateral, the opposite vertices are A and C. So the line segments joining A and C is AC, which is one of the diagonal, and the other diagonal is BD. So it has got two diagonals, AC and BD. Okay, what are the adjacent sides of this quadrilateral? Adjacent sides means the sides which have one vertex in common. For example, AB and BC are adjacent sides. Why? Because they have got B in common. BC and CD are adjacent sides. CD and DA are adjacent sides. DA and AB are adjacent sides. So these are four pairs of adjacent sides in a quadrilateral. Opposite sides are those sides which have no vertex in common. For example, ABCD, AB and CD, and AD and BC. These are two pairs of opposite sides of quadrilateral ABCD. Angles, it has got four angles: angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. Now you can name these angles in three letters as well. That is angle DAB, angle ABC, angle BCD, and angle CDA. Okay, so these are the four angles. Consecutive angles. Consecutive angles means the angles which are on a common side. That is angle A and angle B are consecutive angles or adjacent angles. B and C are adjacent angles, C and D are adjacent angles, and D and A are adjacent angles. Opposite angles. A and C are opposite angles because they have no side in common. Okay, B and D are also pairs of opposite angles. Okay, so these are the parts of quadrilateral which we have studied in detail. Now let's study the types of quadrilateral in detail. Okay, so the first type we are going to study is parallelogram. So now I'm going to list the properties of parallelogram in detail. So please note it down. I hope all of you are noting it down. So this part is common for all the grades, maybe grade 8th, grade 9th, CBSE, ICSE. Everyone has got this quadrilaterals. Okay, so whatever properties I'm telling you right now, they are valid for everyone. So CBSE और ICSE student cannot tell me that नहीं नहीं ये तो मेरे को syllabus में नहीं है. ये सबके लिए है. This is for everyone. Your chapter name might be different, your chapter number might be different, but the content is the same for all of you. Okay, so all of you, please pay attention when I'm teaching the properties of quadrilaterals, when I'm teaching the characteristics of the types of quadrilaterals. It goes for everyone. Okay, so this video will be common for everyone. Please don't make a fuss about it. All right, so let's list the properties of parallelogram. So what is a parallelogram? Parallelogram is a special quadrilateral in which opposite sides are parallel. Both the pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Okay, so let's list the properties of parallelogram. Number one, both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Okay, so that means AB is parallel to CD and AD is parallel to BC. Okay, this is the example which I'm relating with this figure. Okay, so I'm giving you the property as well as the example. Next example, both pairs of opposite sides, I hope you're noting it down, are equal. For example, AB is equal to CD and AD is equal to BC. Next example is adjacent angles are supplementary. What do you mean by adjacent angles? See, angle A and angle B are adjacent angles. So they are supplementary. What do you mean by supplementary? That is, angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Their sum is 180. Similarly, angle A plus angle D is also 180. Angle B plus angle C is also 180. Angle D plus angle C is also 180 degree. All the adjacent angles are supplementary. You can write all the examples. Next, opposite angles are equal. I know you all have studied these properties of parallelogram in class 8th, but this is kind of a revision which I'm giving you, because I feel that as you go in higher standard, you tend to forget some of the things which you've learned in the lower class, and that happens with everyone. So that's not a problem. This is a revision for all of you so that you recollect all these properties, and these are important for a reason, because these are going to be applied in class ninth and on a larger scale, so you must remember them very well. Okay, opposite angles of quadrilateral are opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. For example, angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D. That's the fourth property. Fifth property, diagonals bisect each other. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So if you join BD and if you join AC, let me join it properly. Okay, they will intersect at point O. So OB is equal to OD and OC is equal to OA. So diagonals bisect each other. That means OA is equal to OC and OB is equal to OD. Okay, so that's the fifth property, diagonals bisect each other. The sixth property is diagonals, each diagonal actually divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles, or two triangles of equal area. Diagonals divide the parallelogram into two triangles of equal area or two congruent triangles. That means triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ACD. Okay, ABC is congruent to ADC or ACD, whatever you want to write. Yeah, correspondence matters. We have studied that, so we should always maintain that. ABC is congruent to ADC, right? Okay. So ABC and ADC are congruent. Even ABD and CBD are congruent. And if you notice carefully that these two triangles which are congruent, they also have equal area. Okay, so these are the six properties of parallelogram. I will again repeat all the six properties just to emphasize them. Both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Both pairs of opposite sides are equal. Adjacent angles are supplementary. Opposite angles are equal. Diagonals bisect each other, and diagonal divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles or two triangles of equal area. Okay, so these are the properties of parallelogram. The next is a rectangle. Okay, rectangle is a special parallelogram. So that means rectangle will have all these properties which we have studied in a parallelogram. ये सारी छह की छह प्रॉपर्टी रेक्टेंगल में तो है ही, because rectangle is also a parallelogram. It's a special type of parallelogram. So when we write the properties of rectangle, we write it like this: a rectangle is a parallelogram in which a rectangle is a parallelogram in which, number one, see, it has got all the properties of parallelogram, that is opposite sides are equal, uh, opposite sides are parallel, adjacent angles are equal, opposite adjacent angles are supplementary, opposite angles are equal, diagonals bisect each other. Everything is there, all six properties. Apart from that, it has got its own set of properties. Number one, all angles are equal to 90 degree. That's one special property of rectangle which is not there in parallelogram. and the other property is related with the diagonals actually, and the second property is diagonals of a rectangle are equal, which is not there in parallelogram. Diagonals are equal, that is AC is equal to BD. AC is equal to BD. It was not there in parallelogram. It was not there in parallelogram. Okay, so diagonals are equal in rectangle, and all angles are equal to 90 degree. These are two special properties of rectangle apart from these six properties, because rectangle is a parallelogram. So it has got all the properties of parallelogram as well as two special properties. All angles are 90 degree and diagonals are equal. Then comes square. Okay, we'll go to square little later, but before square, I want to discuss rhombus. So rhombus is also a parallelogram. Rhombus is also a parallelogram. So rhombus is a parallelogram in which number one, it has, see, it has got all the properties of parallelogram, but apart from that it has got some special properties. Number one, all sides are equal. सो इधर रोम्बस का जो फिगर है वो क्लियर नहीं बनाया, अच्छा नहीं बनाया, मैं और एक फिगर बनाता हूँ तुम्हारे लिए. ऑल साइड्स आर इक्वल. ठीक है, लेट मी ड्रॉ अ रोम्बस फॉर यू. ओके, दिस लुक्स लाइक अ रोम्बस. इसमें सारी साइड्स इक्वल भी दिख रही है. ठीक है, सो इफ आई नेम इट एज ABCD, ऑल द साइड्स आर इक्वल, जो पैरेललोग्राम में नहीं था. ठीक है, अच्छा, दूसरा, इसके डायगोनल्स के दो इंपॉर्टेंट प्रॉपर्टीज है. अच्छा, ये जितने भी प्रॉपर्टीज है ना, वी कैन प्रूव दीज प्रॉपर्टीज. ओके, ऐसा नहीं है कि ये प्रॉपर्टीज ऐसे ही दे दिए, इनके थियरम्स अलग से एग्जिस्ट करते हैं विच वी आर गोइंग टू लुक एट. ठीक है, सो फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ रोम्बस, स्पेशल प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ रोम्बस, रोम्बस इज अ पैरेललोग्राम इन विच ऑल साइड्स आर इक्वल. सेकेंड इंपॉर्टेंट प्रॉपर्टी, इंडिविजुअल प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ रोम्बस, इज दैट diagonals are not equal, but diagonals bisect each other at 90 डिग्री. डायगोनल एक दूसरे को कैसे कट करते हैं, कौन से एंगल पे बाइसेक्ट करते हैं, 90 डिग्री पे. ठीक है, सो दिस AO is equal to OC and OB is equal to OD and they intersect each other at 90 degree. ठीक है, diagonals bisect each other at right angles, diagonals are perpendicular to each other, ये सब करेक्ट है. ठीक है, so diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree and that's one of the unique properties of rhombus. अच्छा, third property which is also pertaining to diagonals, that is diagonals bisect the angles at the vertex. एक तो देखो, यहाँ पे हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं कि AC is perpendicular to BD और diagonals bisect the angles at the vertex में हम लिख सकते हैं कि ये वाला जो एंगल है, ये दोनों एंगल इक्वल है. ठीक है, इवन ये दोनों एंगल भी इक्वल है, और बी और डी तो इक्वल है ही बिकॉज ऑपोजिट एंगल्स ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम आर इक्वल. हाँ, तो ये जो बी डी है, दैट इज मेकिंग टू इक्वल एंगल्स एट वर्टेक्स बी एंड डी, दैट इज एंगल ए बी डी इज इक्वल टू एंगल सी बी डी एंड एंगल ए डी बी इज इक्वल टू एंगल सी डी बी. अच्छा, और मैं बता देता हूँ what are which other equal angles are there. These two angles are equal, that means AC is bisecting the vertices and vertices, the angles at the vertices A and C, that is angle BAC is equal to angle DAC and angle BCA is equal to angle DCA. ठीक है, so the diagonals bisect the angles at the vertex. ये एक स्पेशल प्रॉपर्टी है रोम्बस की, ये सिर्फ रोम्बस में होता है. अभी तक हमने पैरेललोग्राम पढ़ा, रेक्टेंगल पढ़ा, रोम्बस पढ़ा और लास्ट है स्क्वायर। ये स्क्वायर को मैं स्पेशल या परफेक्ट क्वाड्रिलैटरल बोलता हूँ। इट इज अ परफेक्ट क्वाड्रिलैटरल। It is a perfect quadrilateral. Why is square a perfect quadrilateral? Because it has got all things in it which are somewhere there in all the types of parallelograms. जैसे कि a square is a parallelogram in which स्क्वायर में पैरेललोग्राम की तो सारी प्रॉपर्टी है ही, ठीक है। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट इट हैज सम स्पेशल प्रॉपर्टी, दैट इज नंबर वन, ऑल साइड्स आर इक्वल। तुम्हें पता ही होगा स्क्वायर की सारी साइड्स इक्वल होती है, ठीक है। नंबर टू, ऑल एंगल्स आर इक्वल टू 90 डिग्री, सारे एंगल्स राइट एंगल्स होते हैं। नंबर थ्री, डायगोनल्स आर इक्वल। देख रहे हो ये प्रॉपर्टी रोम्बस, सॉरी, रेक्टेंगल की है, वो भी प्रॉपर्टी होती है स्क्वायर में। देन डायगोनल्स बाइसेक्ट ईच अदर एट 90 डिग्री। इसके डायगोनल 90 डिग्री पे बाइसेक्ट करते एक दूसरे को। मैंने बनाया नहीं यहाँ पे, बट इफ यू वांट आई कैन मेक इट फॉर यू। सो दीज आर द डायगोनल्स AC and BD. They bisect each other at right angles and they are equal to each other. मतलब AO, OC, OB, OD सब इक्वल है एक दूसरे से, और ये 90 डिग्री पे इंटरसेक्ट भी करते हैं, और ये सारी साइड्स भी इक्वल है, और सारे एंगल्स भी इक्वल है जो कितने हैं, 90 डिग्री, ठीक है। एंड फिफ्थ स्पेशल प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ स्क्वायर इज डायगोनल्स डायगोनल्स diagonals bisect the angles at the vertices. ये जो वर्टाइसिस पे एंगल बन रहा है ना, उसको डायगोनल्स बाइसेक्ट करते हैं। अभी वर्टेक्स पे तो एंगल 90 डिग्री बन रहा है, मतलब ये 45 डिग्री होगा और ये भी 45 डिग्री होगा। तो सारे एंगल्स कितने होंगे, इक्वल होंगे, कितने, 45 डिग्री ईच, ठीक है। और एक स्पेशल प्रॉपर्टी मैं लिख नहीं रहा हूं, लेकिन तुम्हें बताता हूं ओरली, दैट द डायगोनल्स डिवाइड द स्क्वायर इनटू 4 कॉन्ग्रुएंट ट्रायंगल्स। इसका मतलब है कि ये वाला ट्रायंगल, ये वाला ट्रायंगल, ये वाला ट्रायंगल और ये वाला ट्रायंगल, OCD, OAD, OAB और OBC, ये सारे कॉन्ग्रुएंट है और उनका एरिया भी इक्वल है। सो these आर द स्पेशल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ स्क्वायर, दैट वाज स्क्वायर। ओके, सो टिल नाउ मैंने तुम्हें पैरेललोग्राम की सारी प्रॉपर्टीज़ एक्सप्लेन की। टाइप्स ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम्स जैसे कि रेक्टेंगल, स्क्वायर, रोम्बस, ये भी हमने डिटेल में पढ़ा उनकी स्पेसिफिक प्रॉपर्टीज़ के साथ। अब ये जो नेक्स्ट सेट ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम, सॉरी, क्वाड्रिलैटरल है, सो वी हैव स्टडीड 4 quadrilaterals up to now, that is your parallelogram, your rectangle, rhombus and square. और दो टाइप के क्वाड्रिलैटरल हमें पढ़ने हैं, ट्रेपेजियम एंड काइट। तो टोटल 6 टाइप ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम क्वाड्रिलैटरल्स हमें उनकी प्रॉपर्टीज के साथ याद रखने हैं, ठीक है, क्योंकि ये 6 टाइप के क्वाड्रिलैटरल्स के ऊपर क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं। इसमें से काइट इतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, बट ऑल द अदर क्वाड्रिलैटरल्स आर एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट, एंड स्पेशली सबसे ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन है पैरेललोग्राम के ऊपर, ठीक है। सो वी हैव टू स्टडी देम इन डिटेल। Alright, okay. So trapezium क्या होता है? Trapezium. Trapezium is a quadrilateral in which two opposite sides are parallel and two opposite sides are non-parallel. या फिर ट्रेपेजियम का एक प्रॉपर्टी है जिसको बोलते हैं कि quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite side, only one pair of opposite sides are parallel is known as a trapezium. सिर्फ एक opposite sides की जो पेयर होती है वो parallel होनी चाहिए। जैसे कि यहाँ पे फिगर में ABCD इज अ ट्रेपेजियम, एंड इन दिस ट्रेपेजियम AB is parallel to CD. AD and BC are not parallel. Only one pair of opposite sides, AB and CD, are parallel. The other pair of opposite sides are non-parallel, and that's why this is a trapezium. ठीक है. सो ट्रपीजियम दो टाइप के होते हैं. एक तो नॉर्मल ट्रपीजियम होता है जो ऐसा कुछ दिखता है. ठीक है, ये नॉर्मल ट्रपीजियम PQRS, जिसमें ये सिर्फ PQ और RS क्या है, पैरेलल है, बस और कुछ भी नहीं है. और एक दूसरा होता है आइसोसेलेस ट्रपीजियम. ठीक है, आइसोसेलेस ट्रपीजियम इज अ ट्रपीजियम इन विच one pair of opposite sides are parallel and the other non-parallel pair of opposite sides are equal. मतलब जो साइड्स ऑपोजिट साइड्स की पेयर पैरेलल नहीं है वो इक्वल होती है. ठीक है, और जो पेयर ऑफ साइड्स पैरेलल है ऑपोजिट साइड्स वो इक्वल नहीं होती है. तो जिसमें ऐसा प्रॉपर्टी होता है कि जिसमें नॉन पैरेलल ऑपोजिट साइड्स आर इक्वल, उसको हम लोग आइसोसेलेस ट्रपेजियम बोलते हैं. अच्छा, इसमें जो नॉन पैरेलल साइड्स के मिड पॉइंट को ज्वाइन करने वाली लाइन है उसको ट्रपेजियम का मीडियन बोलते हैं. मतलब मैं यहाँ पे फिगर में ड्रॉ करके दिखाता हूँ. अगर तुम इसका मिड पॉइंट ले लो, इसका मिड पॉइंट ले लो और इसको ज्वाइन कर लो. ठीक है, सो दिस इज AD, सॉरी, AE इज इक्वल टू ED, BF इज इक्वल टू FC. अगर है तो इसका मतलब क्या है कि EF इज अ मीडियन. EF क्या है, मीडियन. ये ट्रपेजियम का मीडियन है, इसको मीडियन बोलते हैं. ठीक है, सो इसके ऊपर भी कुछ क्वेश्चंस आएंगे, बट ट्रपेजियम की सिर्फ एक ही प्रॉपर्टी है, दैट in which a trapezium is a quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite sides are only one pair of opposite sides are parallel. और isosceles trapezium की दो प्रॉपर्टी है, one pair of opposite sides are parallel and the other pair of non-parallel opposite sides, other pair of non-parallel opposite sides are equal. ये आइसोसेलेस ट्रपेजियम की प्रॉपर्टी है. दैट्स इट, सिर्फ दो प्रॉपर्टी है ट्रपेजियम की. इसके बाद है काइट. A quadrilateral in which two pairs of adjacent sides are equal is called a kite. तो अगर तुम देखोगे ये quadrilateral ABCD में, तो दोनों पेयर ऑपोजिट साइड्स की दोनों जो पेयर है वो इक्वल है. मतलब AB AD से इक्वल है और CB CD से इक्वल है. ठीक है, सो टू पेयर्स ऑफ एडजेसेंट साइड्स आर इक्वल, ऐसे हम बोलेंगे. और उसके जो डायगोनल्स है ना वो एक दूसरे को परपेंडिकुलर होते हैं एक दूसरे से. एंड द लॉन्गर डायगोनल बाइसेक्ट्स द स्मॉलर डायगोनल. लॉन्गर डायगोनल यहाँ पे AC है, AC BD को बाइसेक्ट करता है. लॉन्गर डायगोनल बाइसेक्ट्स द स्मॉलर डायगोनल. ठीक है, सो दैट इज योर काइट. तो काइट की प्रॉपर्टीज इतनी इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, बट देर आर 6 quadrilaterals which we have studied in detail with their properties. Okay, so I hope that you have noted it down. Okay, the next property, the next theorem you can say is the angle sum property of a quadrilateral. It says that sum of four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Sum of four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. इसका मतलब है एंगल A प्लस एंगल B प्लस एंगल C प्लस एंगल D इज हाउ मच, 360 डिग्री. अच्छा, इसको प्रूव कैसे करना है? सो यू टू ड्रॉ अ क्वाड्रिलैटरल एंड डिवाइड इट विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ डायगोनल. BD ड्रॉ करो डायगोनल, या AC कोई भी एक डायगोनल ड्रॉ करो, एंड you can easily say that in triangle ABD, angle A plus angle 1 plus angle 2, as you can see angle A plus angle 1 plus angle 2 is how much, 180 degree. Angle sum property of a triangle. In triangle BCD, angle C plus angle 3 plus angle 4 is also 180 degree. If you add 1 and 2, you get angle A plus angle C plus angle 1 plus angle 3 plus angle 2 plus angle 4. 1 plus 3 क्या है, angle B, और 2 plus 4 क्या है, एंगल D. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is how much, 360 degree. Very easy. Divide the quadrilateral into two triangles. The sum of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So the sum of all the angles of two triangles will be 180 plus 180, that is 360, and with that property we get the sum of all angles of a quadrilateral to be 360 degree. So यहाँ पे हम लोग बार बार एंगल सम प्रॉपर्टी यूज करेंगे. याद रखना, ट्राइंगल का एंगल सम प्रॉपर्टी बोलता है कि सम ऑफ ऑल एंगल्स ऑफ अ ट्राइंगल इज 180 डिग्री, बट क्वाड्रिलैटरल का एंगल सम प्रॉपर्टी बोलता है कि सम ऑफ ऑल 4 angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. इसको प्लीज नोट कर लो, प्रूव कर लो, कंस्ट्रक्शन जो भी करना है जैसे इन्होंने किया है, कॉपी मत करो, वीडियो पॉज करके यहाँ पे तुम इसको खुद से प्रूव कर सकते हो. ओके, चलो मूव टू द नेक्स्ट थिंग. ओके, अभी देयर आर एग्जांपल्स. लेट्स सी क्या है एग्जांपल्स. द वेरी सिंपल एग्जांपल्स बेस्ड ऑन एंगल सम प्रॉपर्टी. Three angles of a quadrilateral measure 68, 82 and 100 degree. Find the measure of the fourth angle. Okay, so बहुत easy है ये तो. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. Angles sum property of a quadrilateral. ठीक है. So angle A कितना है? 68 degree plus 82 degree plus 100 degree plus angle D is equal to 360. So 68 plus 82, this will be 70 plus 80, which is 150 plus 100, which is 250 plus angle D is equal to 360. So angle D is equal to 360 minus 250, which is 110 degrees. Very simple. Let's check the answer. Correct. Let's go to the next question. This is quite simple. In a quadrilateral ABCD, angle A, angle B and angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D are in the ratio 1:2:3:4. Okay. Find the measure of each angle. Let angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D be 1:2:3:4 है, इसलिए I'm taking it as x, 2x, 3x and 4x respectively. Therefore, angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. That's angle sum property. So angle A is x plus 2x plus 3x plus 4x is equal to 360 degree. So 3x plus 3x is 6x plus 4x is 10x is equal to 360 degree. So x is equal to 360 by 10, which is 36 degrees. X 36 degrees hai, therefore angle A is equal to 36 degrees. Angle B is equal to 2x, which is 2 times 36, which is 72 degree. Angle C is equal to 3x, which is 3 times 36, which is 108 degree. Angle D is equal to 4x, which is 4 times 36, which is 144 degree. So 36, 72, 108 and 144. Correct? Very easy question. Let's go to the next question. Okay. This is the figure which I did not have. Okay, let me draw this. This is A, B, C, D and C, F and A, E are extended. Okay, let me draw this properly. A, B, C, D. This is F. This is E. So sides BA and DC of a quadrilateral are produced as shown in the figure. Prove that x plus y is equal to a plus b. Let's see what is x plus y and what is a plus b. Which are AB are exterior angle and XY are interior angles. So this is x, this is y, this is a, this is b. So we have to prove that x plus y is equal to a plus b. Okay, cool. That's very easy. See, if this is angle B, let me write it. Angle BCF plus angle BCD is equal to 180 degree. Why? BCF plus BCD. Why is it 180 degree? Because they are linear pairs. Okay, so angle BCF plus angle BCD is 180 degree. Angle BCF is B plus angle BCD, we don't know, is equal to 180 degree. So angle BCD is equal to 180 minus B. Angle BCD is equal to 180 minus B. So this is 180 minus B. Similarly, angle DAE plus angle DAB is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because they are linear pair. So DAE is A plus angle DAB is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle DAB is equal to 180 minus A, angle DAB. Okay, so this one is 180 minus A. Okay, now we know that angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. Why is it so? Angle sum property of a quadrilateral. So angle A, the interior angle A which we are talking about, is 180 minus A. Okay, so in the place of angle A, I'm going to write 180 minus A plus angle B is X, angle C is 180 minus B, and angle D is Y, is equal to 360 degree. So X plus Y minus A minus B is equal to 360 minus 360. Where did this minus 360 come from? You see, 180 plus 180 is 360. You shift 360 to the other 180 to the 360 to the other side, you get 360 minus 360, which is 0. So X plus Y minus A minus B is equal to 0, or X plus Y is equal to A plus B. X plus Y is equal to A plus B. That's what we wanted to prove. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, this is interesting. Let's get the diagram. Okay, so what does it say? In quadrilateral ABCD, AO and BO are bisectors of angle A and B respectively. Prove that angle AOB is equal to half of angle C plus angle D. Okay, great, we can do that. Now see, in triangle AOB, angle AOB plus angle OAB plus angle OBA is equal to 180 degree. Why? Angle sum property of a triangle. Okay, so we can say that angle AOB plus half of angle A, because angle OAB is half of complete angle A, because OA is a bisector, plus angle OBA is half of angle B, is equal to 180 degree. So angle AOB plus half of angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Okay, now I just want you to stop here and name it as equation 1. Now in quadrilateral ABCD, angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree, right? So we can say that angle A plus angle B is equal to 360 minus ब्रैकेट एंगल C प्लस एंगल D. ये एंगल C प्लस एंगल D को वहां शिफ्ट कर दिया, तो वो ब्रैकेट में डाल के आगे माइनस की साइन डाल सकते हैं हम लोग. So now what we are going to do, we'll substitute the value, substituting the value of angle A plus angle B in equation 1. Okay, so let's substitute and check what is the answer. So angle AOB plus half of, we had angle A plus angle B, which is equal to 360 minus angle C plus angle D, is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so angle AOB plus half of 360 degree minus half of angle C plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Did you understand what did I do? So I multiplied this half with both the terms. So this will be 180 degree. Okay, so angle AOB plus 180 degree minus half of angle C plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. 180 gets cut from both the side. Angle AOB is equal to half of angle C plus angle D. It shifts to the other side. So we get this answer. Angle AOB is half of angle C plus angle D. Please note it down properly with understanding. Okay, if you do not understand, please watch the video again. This part of the video, of course, and you will definitely get it. It's very anyway. So this part is over. Just don't do any questions of inequalities, because that's not in your syllabus. Other all questions you can definitely try. Okay, leave question number 7 and I think question number 3. Okay, apart from that you can try everything. All right, so I'll see you in the next class. Bye bye.